I don't think so. Just because of Venomancer. I think it's going to be hard to do a push that strong against C9 because they have very good defense once again just by having Venomancer along with Naga. But this is sort of a rematch, you could say, because, I mean, you said how C9 are running the exact same lineup, but look at EG. Too, until they picked SF, it was also identical. So both teams are like, yeah, we had a good draft, let's do it again.
That was fun. We only lost because of Terrorblade, or... Yeah. I'm amazed they didn't ban him first, to be honest with you, but maybe obvious. They're not going to first pick TB.
Oh, they're talking about picking TA? They're talking about banning TA, I think. I hear it. It's like,
I hear TA?
I did not hear what the rest of the words, but suddenly I just hear this keyword, you know. My ears pick it up. Selective hearing is very strong.
So you know, Ted, how you hate Terrorblade Dota? For me, Terrorblade Dota, if he wins a fight, at least he cleans your Raxus very quickly.
That's true, it is over with.
For Naga, it's kind of not really. It's like, win a fight, let's farm for 20 more minutes.
I think the thing is, Naga is more boring to watch. I mean, Terrorblade is at least fearsome. It looks like Sauron himself has taken to the battlefield and just makes mincemeat of your buildings. Nagasar is just like this steady radiance, which is the most boring kind of push. Just standing there burning the creeps. It is dull as hell, but...
Yeah, that is... You know, Naga is also about having really steady pressure on every lane, whereas Terrorblade very often pushes one lane with all his solutions.
It's
like,
more like
hey,
he's more like an egg timer, isn't he? And when the sands run out, it's Terrorblade time.
It's carry time, yeah. I can reason with that, yeah. I think so.
Whereas Nagasar is like a boring metronome.
Oh, they ban out Batrider?
Yeah, you don't want to get Batrider if you're Shadow Fiend, right?
No, but to be honest, you don't want to get many things as Shadow Fiend. Shadow Fiend is a hero that often struggles in lanes, but then...
I mean, Shadow Fiend's getting safe lane here, right?
Yeah, quite likely. But I still think Medj SF is pretty fine. He struggles against some heroes, but he also makes extremely strong comebacks. But I reckon EG will just run the mid Zeus again.
I mean, it could be a support Zeus as well.
You know, the other thing I don't like about Naga Siren is that the song is like the anti-fight spell.
That
is you just sort of
amazing.
press that and walk away. It's like, it kind of kills them.
Well,
it's a mood spoiler.
It's also... I think the song could be one of the most amazing setup. It's like an offensive song. You walk in,
offensive song,
you see it coming. Everybody see it coming. You have 3 seconds to wait for it, building the tension.
Get the Earth Splitter and everything, whatever you want.
Could be good.
But okay, I'm gonna argue that sure, song is boring in general. You hate it. You know, you can't do much against it. Irritating spell, but I still smile every time I see an entire team stuck in their base by a Naga singing and the entire team of Naga just taking the enemy base because the enemy cannot leave.
That's because you're a sadist.
Yes, it is actually. That's exactly why. Skywrath gonna be the pickup here.
Interesting Skywrath pick.
Yes.
Because, I mean, it gives them a way to actually shut down the puck, but once Shadow Fiend BKB comes out, and if this Zeus ever gets big, Skywrath is free 200 gold.
It's like, hey, do you want to have fun this game? Let's play Skywrath. Because you will take massive amount of damage from those two cores. And even Puck can do quite a lot of work against Skywrath. But we'll see.
Do you just Doom here and be like, yo, you have 1 core?
Doom is not the strongest thing as Naga, though. You still need to close distance somehow. And that would force the support Zeus, whereas I think EG will rather play core Zeus. But, you know, Doom could be doing it. Also, it's a pretty good greedy support hero, so Zai on Doom, is that what you're thinking?
Zion Doom or Zion Zeus, and then have a Doom core.
Yeah. I'm not sure. Oh.
Ooh.
Okay,
so it is support Zeus.
Yeah, Fear Ember. Arteezy Shadow Fiend on the safe lane, I imagine.
Arteezy should just pick Ember and then swap.
EG breaking from their usual habit of just drafting heroes that are blue.
Yes.
Going for 2 red heroes here. Intriguing.
Mixing up their...
the lights. They've got into PPD's brain.
Oh, it's Martin the Lamp shining down on Arteezy and Fear, convincing them join the red side. Shout out to Martin the Lamp.
There you go. Good shout out, Martin.
Yeah, that's actually Martin right there.
He's doing great work.
The closest lamp, we just passed over him. Yes.
Why Martin?
Oh, ask Twitch chat. They were the ones to name him.
Okay, fair enough.
This is,
Someone can tweet at me why it was Martin.
Well, I'm not sure, man. We see the teams talking about the lanes and getting nice prep ready. I like the amount of communication before the game actually starts, because that's very to just know everything, what you're doing as soon as you spawn in the game. Get out, get some wards down, pull your tangles to whoever needs them, etc. All of this needs to be coordinated before you start.
By the way, we are kind of on the last day of the Phase 2 of the ASUS ROG DreamLeague Season 2. We are literally on the last day. Are you surprised at all by the lack of level 1 Roche?
No one's done it, have they?
Yeah, I'm a little bit surprised.
I mean, this is one of the few lands. Yeah, one of the few lands you could do a level 1 Roche and get away with it.
Because we have no crowd. We have casters and players, and you know, there's, you know, yeah. I'm a little bit surprised that no team has gone for it. Also, a little bit surprised no team has gone for the Broodmother.
Gentleman's bullshit.
Gentleman's bullshit. Shout out to that. Actually, EG are not part of it, and C9 as well, as they said on the pre-interview.
They just don't know how to play Brood, or not really confident on that hero.
I think they're not part of it just to see if they can make the enemy waste a ban on it. It's more like that.
All right, so the lanes are gonna be.
What do you think about Bone7 playing Skyrath in this game? I expected it to be a support, but it's gonna be Aoi on Jakiro. He does love his Jakiro.
You know, in TI4 they had this random Skyrath off lane, and then Bone7 was playing Bounty Hunter. Remember that?
Yes.
Sketchy duel.
Oh
lane?
yeah. That was a C9 lane. The Bounty Hunter in jungle by Pylidai and Bone7 offlane Sky. That was a pretty potent combo because Skyrath was so fast, he's hard to bring down.
Yeah. So apparently the lighting equipment is from a company called Martin. That's what someone suggested on Twitter.
Oh, I see.
Maybe.
Does it maybe say Martin on the lamp?
They literally might say Martin
Twitch
on
chat
the
kind of assumed that's his name. Yeah, okay.
It must be called Martin.
Fair enough. Fair enough. I'm gonna still stick with that. It's actually
called Martin. In terms of the lane domination on the mid lane against Arteezy, like, yeah, Bone7's gonna give it to him.
Yeah, it's a tough lane, and Ogre is there to try and help out, but so is Pylidai, and Pylidai, you're the weaker support. You need to GTFO when Ogre is after you.
Sat in life.
Yeah.
And
I mean, he doesn't stop.
He's just chasing him.
You know he can't kill him.
That's actually fine though, right? Because the two supports out of the lane, Bone7's gonna have ideally the better lane against.
Yeah. I mean, Skyrath does win against SF 101.
Turn and punch. Turn and punch.
This is very dramatic, the chase between the two supports.
This is the slowest chase ever.
Yeah, and this mid lane, I feel bad for Arteezy because this is a struggle. And Bone7 doing a good job zoning him out with Arcane Bolts, and he has plenty of mana.
He's actually got a Salve as well. I guess he's expecting the raises to come in.
Yeah, we see aggression on top lane. Now we're pretty deep in here. Fear trying to hold him in place.
That Ignite hits.
TPD is not there.
About it. Also, the last time we seen Envy play this kind of offensive lane Naga, he eventually got fat, but it took quite a while.
Oh,
Bone7 playing very aggressive here. He doesn't have any mana left, but the right click will do it here. Bone7 solo kill on the mid lane against Arteezy.
Wow.
Yeah, maybe that's why he bought the salve. He was like, yeah, I'm gonna dive you, and I'm
gonna get the kill, and then I'm gonna salve up.
Yeah. It all worked out to Bone7's master plan. Really well played by him, and using the Skyrath against SF scenario as well as possible.
I like it. I like the fact that there was kind of a surprise last pick for Bone7. 2 games in a row. You know, the Knicks last game was very effective, and the Skyrath right now is at least doing his job.
True. The one lane we haven't talked about anything at all right now, of course, on bottom, we have Father and Universe going at it again.
Like, hey, let's do it again, guys.
Hey,
Same hero, different lanes.
I can get you this time. So Basilius is up by Venomancer, who's sieging Universe back, and Universe with the double Tango purchase and a salve, valuing regen very high when you go up against Venomancer.
I got a question for you. Why does Fata want to keep the lane pushed up like this with the wards?
To get damage onto the towers.
Just to push the tower.
Yeah, really.
Normally you'll be afraid of support rotations, but it's a trialing top, so the Cloud9 trialing demands attention. Yeah. And generally when you want to help a lane, you probably need to help the SF. So it's really a true 1v1. He's even turning to bring a Basilius on to continue getting more and more pressure on. And I actually believe when you push the lane like this, especially against Puck, you know, he might miss a couple losses under the tower as well.
Yeah, exactly. And nice deny.
He's actually using his wards to deny his other wards.
His wards are spawning to kill each other. It's very
next level.
Very sad.
So how long do you think it'll be until he takes his tower? What kind of time limit
mid
is he going
solo
to
kill attempt on Arteezy here again. Bone7 going at it.
Oh, the tower aggro's there.
Oh,
He
he doesn't get him first, and Arteezy is gonna die in the end, but he got the solo experience. Top lane, meanwhile, aggression as well.
Yeah, they're gonna go on Fear, but he's fairly tanky. The supports is driving pretty fast as well.
A little bit of a miscalculation there by Bone7. Very sad, trying to exert his lead. But in the end, now they're pretty even on experience. He's still far ahead, though, considering.
Yeah, the big difference is that if you look at Bone7, he's got Bottle and Boots, and Arteezy has nothing.
Yeah, that's true.
So he's actually raising his way back. You know, gotta be somewhat careful walking up a hill like that against Shadow Fiend.
That's true. On Invis Rune here on Zai, it does get scouted out, of course, by both teams.
Yep. They call it out as well.
Yes, it's called. He's gonna walk around. Meanwhile, bottom. So far, the tower damage is not gonna be that big from Venomancer, because you don't have high enough level. But when you get level 4 on your Plague Wards, going up to 450 HP and the 38 damage, that's really when I expect the tower to start going down, Ted. With pressure.
Cool.
Very cool. So, SF is struggling on mid lane, but also mentioned during the drafting phase, he is one of the best recovery heroes in the game from mid lane. He can lose the lane very hard and then just kick into jungle, suddenly has items all mid, Bone7. Okay, he's not gonna overcommit.
That was kind of just a harassing couple of nukes, so.
Yeah.
I mean, that's definitely a strength of Shadow Fiend, but I think another strength for Shadow Fiend is the fact that he could get ahead much quicker than most other cores and then just pile on you with his gold advantage. We're not going to see that from Arteezy this game. So
we'll see.
He can't catch up, but he can't just snowball out of control.
Very true. Very true. And the safe lane Ember is 14-1 against 23-6 on the Naga Siren.
Ooh.
So Envy doing pretty well here.
Yep.
Pyladai going in with a smoke rotation. This could be dangerous for Arteezy. Does he feel it? Does he know?
7 quite low in terms of mana, though.
Oh, he's dead.
Magic Missile is going to come through.
Oh, actually, no mana
the
for
silence
ulti.
going to be there. The right click pretty hard. And looks like Pyladai will clean up that kill.
Yeah.
I wonder if Bone7 is going to suicide to Ancients here? No, he's going to walk
he's
down.
too high level. Level 6, you don't want to do that. Takes forever to respawn, so it's better to just walk back. And Sky is a fast hero, so no problem. Power Treads on the Venomancer on bottom lane. Meanwhile, Universe is doing really good on last hits again, but not as good as previous game, because Venomancer has, tried to control him better.
I'm pausing to listen into Cloud9, which is very audibly loud.
Yes.
Telling each other what to do. Fata's gonna find himself a nice regen ring.
Oh, top Fear. Gonna walk into the Mystic Flare, but he does walk out of it as well.
Yeah. And Bone7 might actually be in a little bit of trouble. I like the way they're actually playing the Skywrath. Get level 7, get level 6, dominate the lane, and help out the other lane. And then now give the mid lane to Naga Siren, I believe, who's actually going to just go back there and start recovering his farm.
It's a nice switch, because now their off lane is much stronger, and Naga Siren can farm up wherever he wants to go. And seems that it's going to be Venomous taking over mid, Naga going down bottom, and these lane switches are really going to benefit C9.
Yep.
And Skywrath is building in towards Power Treads, which I like to see. I think Power Treads are better if you're playing him as a core than something like Mana Boots.
Now, 2 games in a row, I feel like Cloud9's got, I don't want to say the better draft, but the smarter draft that allows them to do more.
Smarter draft.
Not necessarily better, because you still have to execute it, but Bone7 definitely has executed on the mid lane.
He has, and you have the chances of doing so as well. I mean, Skywrath is probably one of the strongest mid laners to punish a hero like Shadow Fiend.
So, to ask you a question, why don't we see more of Skywrath mid?
Because he can do so much from the support role, I guess. It's the only reason.
So you're saying, like, if Shadow Fiend wasn't as weak of a laner, like if you're up against Death Prophet or a Razor mid, you can't just stick a Skywrath mid in there and expect it to dominate as hard as Bone7 dominated this game.
Yeah, pretty much. I mean, that's what he does from the lane, but then he doesn't transition that well from it. Right. So I like the idea of how they're trying to use it.
Top lane is going to be Orb Coil into 2, Waning Rift on there as well. And looks like they're going to get 2 very easy kill. Fada TPing out, but the chain gets 2 as well. Perfectly combined by EG.
Yeah. Nice 4-man Dota there, and that's going to help them put them closer towards the Blink Dagger. Universe can get some nice last hits on the stack as well. So 1,680 gold already. Meanwhile, the smoke rotation mid.
Yeah, they know the coil is down, so they're going to look for a very aggressive push.
I think RTZ knows about this. Look at his positioning.
He does, but he's also not farming, so...
Yeah. I think he's going to die here in the end if Envy just pushes in the under tower, but... Discipline? No discipline.
Smoke breaks into the tower. RTZ knows.
Oh, he's in big trouble.
Yeah, the slow's going to come out, so is the silence. And honestly, this TP can be somewhat aggressive. It's going to be fierce. Song is available on Envy. Jump in, Song.
Double remnant. I think he doesn't want to overcommit here. He can die.
Yeah, actually,
straight up die here.
His shield is blocking a ton of nukes, and here comes the Mystic Flare. Actually not going to get the kill, though. Pretty tanky.
Yeah, and there's no way he's going to die to Illusions. Mana is lacking a little bit on Naga as well.
RTZ's died 4 times now, I think.
Yeah, 1 and 4. He has 24 last hits, which is very, very low for 9 minutes in. That's the danger of going up against this guy.
Yeah.
He can win that lane. RTZ gonna go bottom, take a little bit of farm here, and the tower is gonna be denied for sure. So that's a big win, at least for EG. Not giving away all that gold, but the map opens up still. Oh, Zai being bullied here by Bone 7.
Are they actually looking for a pie kill in the mid lane? Thinking about it. You know how you said that Shadow Fiend could be a very good catch-up hero? But I think only if there's space for him to catch up. You can't really stay in the lane too long when they're also just running your face.
I mean, if the supports can stack up camps and stuff.
Yeah, that's what they need to do. Get the jungle farm going.
Yeah. I mean, that's really why he relies on kicking into jungle and just getting that farm. But C9, with their tower-crushing heroes, they have Venomancer, they have Jakiro, they're showing that they can take this map. And bottom tower gone, top tower gone. They just want to make the rotation towards the mid tower. They have nice vision around it as well.
Yep.
So look for them to maybe finish up one more key item or something. Envy to keep farming and just go mid.
Now, Fata might be in a little bit of trouble this game. And last game, remember he got picked off 2 or 3 times?
He plays very aggressive.
And you'll have to pay for it. There. The chain's going to be there. There's a kill. And I think kills like this will allow a team to slowly come back.
To an extent, yes. But all the pressure also locks the enemy down. And you have a Naga farming. So it's sort of the same as Bone 7's deaths in last game.
Yep.
Where you have to go and do this. If he's not pressuring aggressively on top, that opens up the rotations from EG. And suddenly Naga is not going to be farming. So it's all a big, you know, connected game, right?
Right. And here comes the smoke gank. I think if they'll be happy if they get anybody, but Shadow Fiend's probably what they want. Calling out Puck TP, they're worrying about Puck TP, especially to the bottom, but actually Puck went back to base. Smoking to the bottom, they will see RTZ. RTZ is very dead.
Yeah,
the Mystic Flare will miss.
Get away, but he's gonna go down to that one nuke. Bone 7 though is a high-level hero. If they can get a return kill.
Yeah, I don't think so. Pilot is gonna just run away. PPD is very, very low. There's a ward, and Fata wants to actually take this fight. He's prepping up a Gale. He's prepping up an ultimate as well. Pilot juking, baiting really hard, but looks like Fata does not want to commit.
Nice punishment here, getting 2 kills already.
Might get a little bit more.
Yeah, I don't think they want to jump for more kills here. Just gonna take it easy. They got 2 kills for an SF.
Would you trade like that?
Oh yeah. I mean, it's a mid Skywrath. It's a high-level target. Whereas your SF, sure, you don't want to have him dying too much, but if you can get some momentum over on your Zeus, transition him from a support to a core again,
yep.
I think EG are fine with that trade.
Zai's actually going for Arcane Boots. Normally when you play the support Zeus, you go the Soul Ring Tranquils. But
maybe it's more trying to feed back mana to the rest of his team.
Yeah.
Ember is pretty mana reliant. Same for
Shadow
Ogre.
Fiend.
Yeah. So it's decent. And he's gonna go for the Yule Scepter afterwards, which you can still, to be fair, abuse quite a lot with. Just dropping your Yule Scepter and using mana boots gives you quite a lot of mana.
Bone 7 have a casual Staff of Wizardry. We could kind of make all the argument what item he's gonna go for, because generally, apart from the Aghanims, any other item that upgrades into or from a Staff of Wizardry is really good on Skywrath.
Yeah. Yeah, any item really is going to be fine here. I think even a Dagon could be good here because you have Ancient Seal, but 4 Staff or Yule is more likely, I assume.
Atos is not bad.
Atos is also good, so all items are really available. Apart from maybe the Aghanims, not really something
The goal
you can sustain.
on the mid lane here, Fata is going to get coiled. The Ray's actually missing from RTZ, and RTZ, well, might actually get Okay, he's gonna get the kill here. I think
low ground,
the
Fata
slow is
might
gonna
just
be here.
live.
Fata just walks away. He dropped more wards down. Here comes the...
God.
Wow.
They were just stuck in the river of death right there.
And they're gonna
Could
get a
not
little
out.
bit more. Envy hasted. He has a snare.
Yeah, he also has the song, but he doesn't want to do it here because his teammates are quite low and they're already happy. This is something we see a lot from these top teams. Discipline. You get 2 nice kills, don't dive, don't feed, you know, like just do not feed away too much. Of course, going for objectives is good, but they're farming up stacks in the jungle and they're getting more than the enemy after killing them there. So already pulling ahead.
Very interesting being coming out from Bone 7. Normally when you play Skywrath, you max Ancient Seal first because you pick in for that utility, the silence, but it's actually maxing Concussive Shot, which gives you the damage that you don't normally expect out of the burst of the Skywrath.
Yeah.
So
What's like your golden item on Skywrath? If you get that, you think, holy shit, this game is mine.
That's tough to say.
I think he really relies more on spell casting, like just making sure it hits every time, rather than getting an item. So you could actually do
amazing though.
Yeah, you could actually do everything he's already doing without any items.
Yeah.
So
that's why he's so very often played as a support, but the benefit of running him mid as they did in this game is that he's going to be high level. He's level 10 right now, and obviously he doesn't clear creeps that fast, but he's still topping the levels along with Ember.
Also, he really messed up Arteezy in the mid lane.
I'm a big fan of Atos in this game. It gives you the necessary health to tank all these bursty nukes from EG, and give you a good way to initiate. But he's going to go for Force Staff, and you can't argue against that.
No, Force Staff is also an amazing item, just to make sure your positioning is on point. So whichever item would probably have been good, to be honest. It's more of a matter of which do you want. And there's nothing saying that you cannot go for the next one after you get the first one. You can still kick back and go for Atos or anything like that. Dropping his items to bottle up faster in base, very nice. Meanwhile, Siege on mid lane is real. This tower is very hard to defend.
Yeah, this tower is dead. And keep in mind that Cloud9 is one of those teams that like to actually steal Roshan, but one of the rare times they don't have a good Rosh lineup here. To steal one of these. Universe actually gets hit. He does have to play, but gets silenced immediately.
Yeah, level 1 phase shift does not really allow you to phase shift an ice path like that. Level 2 ice path, 1.4 second duration. So he does in the end get silenced. Very nice execution by C9.
And this really coincides with the pickup of that Radiance on Naga, which is coming in about 700 gold.
Yeah.
But here comes a rotation from PPD, but there's wards everywhere. Pylai is going to get focused on right from the get-go. He actually swaps away from the chain. The Ice Path will hit fair, though, getting blown the hell up.
Oh,
PPD
EG getting wrecked in that fight. They're lucky to get away with their Ogre. He's actually ticking quite a lot and dies in base. Because, you know, Venomancer with level 2 ult. Oh, level 1 ulti, actually.
Level 1 ult, and there's
he just got level 11.
Arcane Bolt that was flying in as well.
That was a great swap.
What food do we want? Statsman Bruno suddenly here harassing us. Can I have like Thai food? Sure. I want some Thai peanut sauce chicken.
Okay. Satay. That's a satay sauce.
I ordered sushi already.
Sushi? Cool, perfect.
I already asked for a Thai green curry from James.
Thank you, Bruno.
Thanks, Bruno. I'm starving,
Bruno,
by the way.
making sure we were well fed here.
Get this game wrapped up and get
also
some
needs to be well fed, but he's feeding kills to Bone 7 actually.
RTZ got TP out immediately, and he's lucky that Skywrath had no mana.
Or no Yules. Yules would have actually killed him there.
Okay. Let's not be those guys.
Yeah, you know. Okay, fair enough.
Can we keep this serious, guys, and not talk about lunch, please? Jesus.
Professional
game of Dota going on here.
That was not us. That was more.
That's Wag, or not
Statsman.
That's Statsman, yeah.
Don't blame me. So a little bit of a gank attempt here on bottom lane, trying to find something along with Universe is Fear and PPD. But I'm a little bit worried about Fear, because you're trying to catch up with your SF. You're trying to get that farm on him again, so you get your BKB,
They have to do it through kills.
Yeah, but how do you catch up on Ember though? Because sure, you have drums and some items right now, but he's gotta leave space for Arteezy at the cost of his own items.
That's true. And now at this point with the Radiance on Naga, those illusions are starting to invade the jungle, so his Shadow Fiend will have an even harder time catching up.
Yeah, I mean, Radiance Naga, Envy knows exactly how to use it, and Arteezy Well, he's on the receiving end of this Radiance Naga. Not gonna be able to play.
Aoi has a complete Yules on the top lane. Is he like trying to run some bait? Because he's not delivering it to himself. The courier's right next to him. He's like, come gank me.
One of the players who's always doing stuff like this.
Damn,
I got a Yules right here. Come gank me. I have a Bone 7 setting. Like, who does this?
This is the trick that, hey, I'm trying to complete an item. It's a beautiful bait, to be honest. Sadly, EG are just not falling for it here.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't think they can actually run a gank. They're so far behind.
The thing is, if that only works one time in 10, it's
hey, man, it's a win.
Yeah, there's no reason not to try going for that. So, nicely done by Aoi. In the end, you have to use your courier with someone else, though, so he's not gonna hog it for too long. But that's the cute kind of place that you don't see often.
Yeah. I accuse him of being a try-hard. Try-hard.
I like the phrasing on that one, Lumi.
Saying it like I see it, man.
All right. Top tower being sieged, and, you know, it just disappears. When Jakiro pushes, the tower simply does not kill the creeps, and that's why the push is so strong. Liquid fire, reducing attack speed.
Silenced, zapped.
Okay, RTZ is so unhappy right now.
Oh, he lives! Oh, wait.
No, he's dead.
Yeah, okay.
And PPD is dead as well.
Yeah.
I don't remember the last time I've seen EG lose the early game this hard.
Yeah, they're really
trying to salvage a little bit. Here comes the Zeus as well. But
he walks into Fata walking.
Fata broke the code. Can we get a Fata face? Like, can we look at the anger? Is
there anger? I'm not sure, but this was a little bit of a same moment. Mid though, they're re-engaging here with Zai.
Triple kill for Bone 7.
Zai's gotta be careful. He's kind of out of mana. He's walking into wards and stuff.
Yeah, and
he's got creeps.
Eternal Envy has plenty of HP as well. He's like, why is this Zeus chasing me?
He's got creeps. He feels like he's got pals with him.
Oh yeah, it's like the bots.
Come on, lads.
Play a bot game. If they have creeps, they always keep chasing.
Do they really?
Yeah, they're very confident when they have creeps.
He's just gonna pee something.
Yeah, it's the Yule Scepter and run away in the end right there. So C9 taking really good engagements, and seems Skyrath is building towards that Aghanims.
Hey man, actually, does he even have mana for that?
I don't think he will have mana. I mean, he might have mana now, but if he gets level 16, he will definitely not have mana.
What about Bloodstone?
I think Bloodstone would be the better choice, yeah. Could just be a Bloodstone build.
Just want the health and the regen, you know?
Yeah, because I don't see any reasoning going Aghanims straight away. It's a later item.
Yeah,
RTZ.
Yeah, he's gonna die again, I think.
Oh, actually, not the best combo.
Setting up.
They'll get the kill. The silence on top. Here comes Ember Spirit, gonna go on Bone 7. Nice defensive swap here. No silence just yet, but looks like they don't need it.
I mean, EG are just trying to fight into so much here because the entirety of C9 were there, and yeah, they realized they don't have a response for Naga Siren later on, and if you cannot win the fight straight away right now, you might as well just tap out.
So I mean, that was impressive from Cloud9. They absolutely rolled over EG. I thought EG were looking really good up to this point, but do you know who will be most happy about that? MVP.
Ah, yeah.
Because I believe that MVP can still qualify as long as Cloud9 go 2-0, 2-0, 2-0 in all their games.